to the 2015 Brazil Arnold Classic. So we're going to start with the comparison of 4 bodybuilders. This is going to be your first call out. We have Big Ramy, Victor Martinez, Juan Morel, and Cedric McMillan. First pose, front double bicep pose. Now here we go to the chest, okay, side chest pose. Okay, we can see the comparison. Now we're going for the back double bicep pose for each competitor. We can see that Victor Martinez, Cedric McMillan, Juan Morel, and Big Ramy. You can see the difference in size and definition. From here, okay, here comes the side tricep. We can see a lot of details in Victor Martinez and Cedric McMillan. Another comparison that we can see is in terms of size. Now the ab shot, Big Ramy seems to be the biggest of them all in this comparison. Okay, so let's go to the next comparison. Here we have we have Tony Freeman, Victor Martinez, and Brandon Curry. First of all is the front double bicep pose. This looks to be for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, since this is the second call out. We can see from all of them that Victor Martinez is pretty dominant in this group. Here comes the side chest. Very well defined Victor Martinez if we compare it with the other 2 bodybuilders. It's the back double bicep pose. Okay, here comes the lat spread, back lat spread. In this pose pretty much is between Tony Freeman and Victor Martinez. So I will place Victor Martinez on top of Tony Freeman, and last would be Brandon Curry. These are the prejudging comparisons. Here are the ab shots. And here comes the most muscular pose, very well recognized by the Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. Now, here we go for another comparison. Here we have the last call out will be for top 1, 2, and 3. Front double bicep pose. Juan Morel, here he is, front lat spread. Juan Morel from Dominican Republic, United States. From Egypt, Big Ramy, and Cedric McMillan from the United States. That was the side chest pose. Here we have the, okay, that looks to be, used to be, okay, here we go with the back lat spread. It's pretty dominant, the size of Big Ramy. The second in this group seems to be Cedric McMillan. This is now the side tricep pose. This is the ab shot. And now here comes the most muscular. Okay, so this is pretty much the end of the prejudging with great comparisons between these bodybuilders. We can see the dominance of Big Ramy in terms of size against everybody else. So there is no denying that he came with a lot of size, not as good the definition as other bodybuilders, like for example Cedric McMillan and Victor Martinez, but it still has a lot of size. So if we compare against the others, he also have good symmetry. So that could be a standing point for the judges to put him ahead against the others. So now here we go to the finals. Now here we go with the finals. Okay. We can see the bodybuilders getting on stage right now. Finals of the Arnold Classic. Okay, so we have Mr. Dahi from South Africa, Victor Martinez from Dominican Republic. Now we see Brandon Curry. This is Fred Small. Brandon Curry again. That's Big Ramy. Okay, we have a general view of all the competitors right now on stage. It's Lionel Bayeki from France. That was a Colombian bodybuilder doing his pro debut. Okay, everybody's posing for the crowd right now. And they're going backstage to prepare for the finals. We can see Arnold Schwarzenegger with the President Santonja from Spain. Okay, we're ready for the finals. That's the Colombian bodybuilder. That's Cedric McMillan. Now, okay, they are separating all the competitors. So we are going to start with the callouts of the night. Okay, here we have pretty much the end of the prejudging. We can see they added Victor Martinez in the lineup. So here we're going to have places 1, 2, 3, and 4. Victor Martinez, Big Ramy, Cedric McMillan, and Juan Morel. Okay, we're going into the mandatory poses right now. Side poses. Okay, relax it. Pose from the back. Okay, now another side shot we have here. And front relax. Now we're going to prepare for the front double bicep pose. Okay, we can see the differences here. Okay, front lat spread. Now we prepare for the side chest. Alright. we can see Arnold, okay, watching the competition. As a matter of fact, Arnold is the promoter of the competition, but is not a judge at this contest. So it doesn't matter for the judges who is the favorite for Arnold Schwarzenegger, even though it's his competition. This is the back double bicep pose. It's pretty apparent the difference in sizes from the number one contender, that is Big Ramy, against all the other three competitors. Now we have the tricep, side tricep pose. And here comes the ab shot, front, abs and thighs. And this is the end for this comparison. So we're going ahead with the second group. We continue having on stage Victor Martinez, now with Fred Small, Tony Freeman, and Brandon Curry. Okay, they changed the positions. We are going to start. Oh, okay, mandatory poses first. From each side, judges want to see the difference between them. From this group, it's pretty apparent just by the start that Victor Martinez looks to be the contender for this group, and I will say Tony Freeman is the second one in this group. Okay, lat spread. Now we prepare for the side chest. Back double bicep pose. Okay, here comes the back lat spread. Side triceps. And the abs and thighs, or ab shot. Finalizing with the most muscular pose. Arnold and Mr. Santonja. Okay. So this is the remaining bodybuilders. Now we're talking about positions between 7, 8, 9 and the rest. We have an international group right here. Marius Dohi is from South Africa, Lionel Bayeki from France, and there is a Colombian bodybuilder that is at the right of your screen. We start with the front double bicep pose. Front lat spread. side chest, back double bicep pose, back lat spread, side tricep pose, and the abs and thighs. Most muscular right now. There's not much of a dominance between all of them. Here is Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Santonja. And this must be the final comparison of the night. Have Ramy from Egypt, Juan Morel, Dominican Republic, United States, and Cedric McMillan from the United States. We start the final comparison. Big Ramy. Okay, front double bicep pose. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep pose. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abs and thighs. And the judges want to compare one more time. Big Ramy against Cedric McMillan side by side. So we're going to start again. Front double bicep. Front lat spread. And now here we go for the side chest pose. Back double bicep pose. Back lat spread. Side tricep. And abs and thighs. Okay, it looks like judges want to compare one more time, everybody. Now, they show in the center of the stage Big Ramy, that looks to be the winner at this moment. lat spread, side chest. This moment it looks to be number 1 Big Ramy, second Cedric McMillan, and third Juan Morel from all the comparisons. Back double bicep pose. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abs and thighs. And most muscular. We can see Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, here we go. Here we come, Victor Martinez, Brandon Curry, Big Ramy, Juan Morel, Cedric McMillan, okay. So this looks to be your top 6 of the night. We are going into the mandatory poses right now, the side poses. Just mix a little bit, competitors. Here we go. Front double bicep for everybody. You can see Arnold watching the contest. Front double bicep again. Front lat spread. Side chest pose. Back double bicep pose. Back lat spread. Side tricep pose. The most dominant bodybuilders right now are Ramy, Cedric McMillan, most muscular right now. And Okay, we have a pose down right now between all of them. So it's an all around different poses between them. Everybody's trying to do their most dominant pose. It's really apparent that the double bicep poses and most muscular are the most dominant poses for Big Ramy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger!
Now it's going to compare with Cedric McMillan.
Well, thank you very much for the nice introduction, and it is wonderful to be back in Brazil, to be back in Rio de Janeiro. I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much to the audience, to the great fans out there that come every year. You are the ones that make this every year more and more successful. So I want to say thank you to all of you, a big hand to all of you for your great participation and for your great enthusiasm about bodybuilding and sports. I also want to say thank you to Anna Paul and to Luis Felipe for their great partnership. They're really the ones that are putting this event on. So let's give them a big hand. They're sitting right out here in front. Thank you so much for your great partnership. I also want to say thank you to Bob Lorimer and to Rafael Satoya, who's sitting over here, our president of the IFBB, for their great help to make this such a successful event. And of course, give them a big hand, please. And of course, we would be nothing without the sponsors. So I want to say thank you to Probiotica, to Black Skull, Integral Medica, Lupo Sport, Champion, and Chantana. Let's give those great sponsors, our national sponsors, also a big hand. The sport of bodybuilding and fitness is growing fast every year, and it is wonderful to watch that because 45 years ago I started the bodybuilding and the fitness crusade. So it's wonderful to see the tremendous success, not only in Brazil, but all over the world. So I want to say thank you also to the judges that have done an extraordinary job. You're working so hard. And I want to say thank you to the athletes, to the outstanding athletes that we have here, female and male athletes, and to the world's strongest man. I'm always amazed when I see those guys lift. I mean, just think about it. 270 some pounds with one hand doing those presses, and some of them with, just totally effortlessly. So it's really extraordinary. So anyway, it is wonderful to be back here again in Brazil, and I always leave the stage by saying, I'll be back. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, we continue with the finals. Now it's going to be, after all the comparisons, we have the final decisions by the judges. And we're going to prepare for the judges to start giving trophies and medals for the bodybuilders on stage. We have number 6, Brandon Curry. Okay. Okay, let's see who got number 5th position right now. Victor Martinez. In the 5th position tonight in the Arnold Brazil 2015. He's receiving his medals. Let's see who got number 3rd. Pretty much looks to be Juan Morel. And there it is, Juan Morel for 3rd place. Okay, he's receiving his medal and his check. And we're waiting for number 1 and number 2. They are going to call number 2 right now. And by all the comparisons, I would say Cedric McMillan number 2. And here we have Cedric McMillan number 2. So he's receiving his check and his gold medal. And last but not least, we have number 1 in the contest, winning his first Arnold Schwarzenegger Brazil, is Big Ramy from Egypt. He looked good. Outstanding performance at this contest. With a little bit more definition, he could be for the contention of this year Mr. Olympia contest. Okay. And now we have Arnold Schwarzenegger coming to give some props to the new champ and his big trophy. Remember that the original sound contains some music, so that's why I didn't let the whole Arnold conversation in this video because of the background music, and that's going to be banned by YouTube if we let that music in the background. Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Big Ramy once again. I will make sure to upload another version of this interview by Arnold and Big Ramy from another source without the music in the background. Now Big Ramy is giving the thanks and is giving some of the acknowledging of his preparation, saying that he started bodybuilding pretty much like 3 years ago. He work out twice a day, 1 hour per session. Okay, it could be that is very intense. And now Arnold continuing the interview with Big Ramy, giving thanks about the possibilities of competing here tonight. And saying that he's been very focused in his preparation, giving 100% of the time, just thinking in bodybuilding and nothing else, preparing for this contest. Now we have the big champ with the trophy. That was all. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night.